What's going on, guys? Welcome. By the time you're watching this, GG Collab has either arrived already or we have one last day to prep for it. If you missed my last video, make sure you give it a quick watch. But basically, if you were unaware, there are some energy-intensive limited time heroes and artifacts that you need to farm for. So in this video, I want to share with you guys a very easy way to get up to 8 leafs, 600 plus K gold per week for absolutely free.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Not kidding, guys. Those numbers might not always be that high, but you can count on at least getting, at the bare minimum, a few leafs every week in exchange for less than a minute of your time. So let's cut to the chase. I'll explain exactly how to go about getting all that sweet free stuff. Now, before I start, I promise this isn't some sketchy method, not some get rich quick scheme. These are all directly from Smilegate themselves, and they work 100% and get delivered straight to your in-game mailbox in usually under a week, sometimes arriving in as quick as a day or two. Right here, GM Arky. As you can see, I got 3 leafs and 300K gold 1 day ago. Thank you for watching the stream. I believe that was for last week's stream, last Thursday. So yeah, it took around maybe 4 days. So the first method I'm gonna share with you guys, obviously, is watching the live streams. You gotta tune into the official Epic 7 live streams. There's multiple types of these live streams, the main ones being the Korean and the English live streams. Recently, Japan did one, but I believe that was their very first one. It was mostly to reveal the Guilty Gear collab. However, I wasn't able to catch it, so I'm unsure if they gave out any leafs or gold for watching. If any of y'all caught it, please let me know in the comments below if they did end up giving any stuff. But I'll try and stay tuned for the next one, just in case. It'd be nice to have another source of leafs and gold. And remember, guys, you do get leafs and gold for watching. I'll explain what they do with it, or how to get them. But the main thing is try and support them. Tune in if you can. Sometimes it'll be at weird hours. I'm going to explain to y'all the Korean hours, the English hours. You may not be able to catch both because they're at polar opposite times of the day. However, on top of getting free stuff, mainly you want to be supporting. The streams are actually very good, informative. They sometimes will show early previews of heroes, patch notes, things like that. The English ones are a lot of fun. If they're not revealing new stuff, they're doing fun events with the community where sometimes you get even more than 3 leaves and 300K gold, depending on what happens. So shout out to those guys. They're doing amazing stuff. But basically, to get these leaves and gold, all you got to do is tune in. The survey will be sent out to the chat, and you simply enter your in-game name, the server you play on, and then Smilegate will send you the leafs and gold through the mail. Okay? It's that easy. Keep in mind, when they send out that survey, guys, you can't look up a survey. You can't just have your friends send you the survey or me send you the survey the next day. The surveys are only live during the live stream, so you do have to be there present within the hour of the actual live stream. Now, I mentioned there's both a Korean and English one. Keep in mind, they're operated by different people. Sometimes both will appear in the same week, which is why I mentioned you get up to 8 leafs, 600K gold, etc. So catch as many as you can if you want to maximize your gains. I know the official English live streams, they're trying to do one every single week during this lockdown period. So you can expect, on top of the few guaranteed you get every week I mentioned earlier, expect to get a lot, guys, in this current period. So take advantage. For the Korean ones in particular, they happen at, I believe it is 5 a.m. Central Time, 3 a.m. Pacific if you're here in the States, 10 a.m. UTC. You might want to double check the UTC one, guys. That's what I think it is. And I like to watch Tenha, who's a streamer on both YouTube and Twitch. He covers the live streams, translates them, and he does a great job of making sure no one misses the survey. He hands them out in his chat, and then he explains, because the survey will be in Korean if you're watching the Korean live stream, of course. He's translating what the Smilegate guys are saying, but the actual survey will be in Korean, and he'll explain to you which option to choose. Or you can just, if you use Google Chrome, I think there's a translate option, or just paste it into the translator. But you just choose global, Europe, Korea, Asia, whatever server you're on. Put in your name. Don't mess it up. Otherwise, this mail won't be sent to you. And it's as easy as that. So big shout out to Tenha. That's for the live streams. So this is for the English one. Guys, I know I just mentioned English ones happen. It's going to be a little confusing. I apologize. Don't worry. I'll have all the information neatly packed in the description below with all the links and correct times. But this week only, I believe the English guys are trying to do their live stream also at around the same time the Korean one, which is 5 a.m. Yes, that you heard that right. 5 a.m. Central Time, 3 a.m. Pacific Time if you're in the States, 10 UTC for everybody else. And that's going to be happening as of streaming this within about 45 minutes. So I got to make sure I wrap this up in time. But yeah, guys, make sure you check it out. Besides just being an awesome show, like I'm mentioning, we're trying to get those free leafs in gold, yeah? So thank you to the Smilegate guys for running these. I personally love them. It's a good way to see things early if you want to see some sneak peeks at what's upcoming. The skins, Raw specialty change, going to be very hyped tonight, or I guess I should say this morning. So yeah, I can't wait for that. Now, the third method I want to tell you all about, and this one happens every single week, is answering a question of the week survey on the official E7 Discord. I haven't answered it yet, but this happens every single week. Obviously, it's called Question of the Week. They send you 2 leafs, and this is run by the same guys that do the English live streams, Mashu, New, Desperado, in exchange for answering some really good questions. I'll fill this out later. They either ask you some engaging questions, guys, or they'll ask for feedback on patches because they want to hear what you think of the patches, new stuff that's coming out, content, etc. And yeah, you get 2 leafs for like it takes 10-20 seconds. Just make sure you don't mess up the options, okay? Once again, I'll leave all that information. I know I'm overloading y'all with a ton of stuff. I'll have links to everything in the comment section below, or sorry, in the description below, so make sure you just check that out. All right? So, guys, why am I pushing so hard for y'all to get all these leafs right now? Well, for one, you know, I mean, free stuff is always nice, yeah? But I mentioned at the start of this video that the GG collab here, as you can see, I have Soul, Dizzy, and Bike and
Elfelt
lined up nicely. So if you want these guys at your lobby, sitting around this table, get your butts ready. But the event's gonna be super energy intensive, and you want and should farm for multiple copies of this man here, Soul. Also, Portrait of the Saviors, which I can, here, I have a copy right here, which if you guys notice, I haven't even max limit broke that. You're gonna need 5 or 6 of these per limit break, 6, right? To get a plus 30. I'll go over that in just a sec. But first, Soul, guys, you can get this is a Nat 5 hero, 5-star hero. You can triple S him, and you don't have to farm any fodder if you farm up 6 copies of him, right? You take your first copy of Soul, level him to 50, and then you just throw in the other 5 duplicate Souls into him. No phantasms, no fodder necessary. Triple S right off the bat. Please take advantage. I know some people will tell you Soul's not really required. He's not. He really isn't. But he's very, very good for PvE. Not super hot in PvP. But I mean, guys, it's a triple S 6-star unit that you can never get again. At least you'll have to wait a year. Make sure you pick him up. This is the artifact I keep mentioning, Portrait of the Saviors. You're gonna want multiple copies of these. This will be my second one that comes around, and I'm probably gonna max out a third one. I would, guys, make sure you get at least 1, 2. If you're crazy, get 3 or 4, but definitely get at least 1, all right? So this is why I'm trying to tell y'all to hustle on the free leafs, especially if you're free to play and stuff like that. Now, overall, guys, you're gonna have 3 weeks to farm and get all of this stuff here. But on top of the collab event, don't forget, we also have both the hunt patch and the bonus buff event.
Okay, stop panicking.
Which is gonna be the double AP, runes, hunt, and gold. And this is gonna be for 4 days, free and equip as well. A lot of stuff is happening, and all of this is very, very energy intensive, right? So if you guys want my personal recommendation, what I would say to do is I would prioritize getting your desired amount of portraits and soul copies first. You really do want a triple S and at least 2 copies of the portrait, max limit broken. Maybe you want less, it really depends on what you want. I would say get at least 1 soul though, and then I think you get a soul for free just by entering the side story, but get at least 1 soul, at least 1 max limit break portrait, guys. Please do it for me. You might hear some people saying it's only 4% over a Tonfa, but that matters a lot if you ever plan to go competitive. It's just nice to have. That being said, this hunt event is going to be 4 days. Hunt 13, as I'm sure y'all are aware, is so important right now with the Reforged stuff. It's a huge priority. However, if you guys miss out on any of this Guilty Gear stuff, it's not coming back for a year. If That's if Smilegate and the Guilty Gear guys decide to rerun it again. That's not a guaranteed thing, yeah? So make sure, I would personally farm for all of this first. We can gauge, we'll reconvene, okay? Either stop by the live stream or I'll put another video. We'll gauge how the event is run around this time, because it's going to be a little bit different than last year. But basically, start farming for souls and portraits, kind of see where your resources are at. And then after that, jump on both the spirit altar stuff if you need runes for your specialty changes or just awakening people. And then of course, get all your hunt farming in, because that's the best way to get gold. And it's 4 days, which almost never happens. It's kind of unfortunate they ran this all at the same time, but hey, it's gonna be an exciting week, all right? So make sure y'all take advantage of it, manage your resources carefully, and just enjoy. Don't get too overwhelmed. But I think that about covers it, guys. Thank you all so much for watching, and as always, come stop by and catch me on one of my live streams. You can ask me any questions you want about all this, but I'm on Twitch every single day. A few of y'all have actually already joined in. You've already joined the community from YouTube. I'm absolutely thrilled when y'all stop by and let me know you came from one of my videos. It really means a lot to me. Both me and Kujar, who is my editor, you'll always hear me referencing him. But it just encourages us to keep doing this thing. Glad y'all are enjoying it. So until next time, guys, excuse me, happy farming and peace out. We'll see you in the next one.